What's going on, everybody? I see you guys tuning in. I see you guys paying attention. I see you guys viewing the videos, man. Support is going up, man. Hey, people are starting to wake up. I like that. So we're gonna be on this for my Geminis out there. Let's get it. My Geminis. Alright, so the first message I'm picking up on is I'll marry you. So this could be somebody proposing to you guys real soon. A symbol of commitment and perseverance. Right, so I will marry you. Somebody is going to be proposing to you guys real soon, my Geminis. Feminine or masculine. If you're a feminine queen, then you're going to be getting proposed to. And if you're a masculine king, you'll be doing the proposal. You'll be finding somebody you're willing to settle down with. We have he who wants to be king, right? He who wants to be king must first learn to serve. A lot of people mislead this information. A lot of people don't realize you have to first go through the rain to see the rainbow. You know what I'm saying? No pun intended. Listen, it's that easy. It's that easy to understand. Let time pass over. Work hard. I'm not saying you gotta work extremely hard and all that, but I'm just saying like work steadily. You know, if you wanna receive the benefits of the king, you gotta first understand what it took the king to get there. So therefore, you gotta understand the hard work that comes behind it. You gotta learn to serve. You ain't gotta actually go out there and serve whatever, but you still gotta at least have the decency to actually, serve whatever. Well, this card, I just clipped my nails. The cards go on the floor. Let's see what else we got. Specification now. A symbol of forgiveness and reconciliation, right? Forgiveness is not about other people, it's about yourself. You gotta learn to forgive so you can move forward. For my Geminis, it's a message for my Geminis. Okay. What else we got? Okay, another one came off you guys is fern. Right? So it's named after the fern, a hardy plant. Named after the fern, a hardy plant which is known to grow under difficult climate conditions. People is not, I don't say people, circumstances are gonna make you or break you. Like, it's that simple. If you're going through tough times, it means you're a strong person, that's something to, if you don't need to put on your chest, you know what I'm saying, like a badge of honor. You went through a tough time. How much veterans come back from the war and people were like praising them and they're like, wow, I can't believe, because while I was in my bed sleeping, you was getting attacked by bullets. You see what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's crazy that people don't understand when you go through tough times, that is a badge of honor. Like no joke, all jokes aside, for real. So you have people that complain about going through tough stuff. Oh, this person ain't helping me. That is a badge of honor. When I look back on my past, when I had to do everything on my, get up on my own 2 feet, and I'm proud. I'm a proud man to say that. I'm a proud man. So that's what you have to realize. When you go through certain situations, they make or break you. Either you're gonna fall short to the circumstances, and then you're gonna cry about it, whatever, or you can get up and do what you gotta do. And as long as you be responsible, as long as you handle all your like literally, it's just a bunch of, it's a list. So once you handle this and you handle that to make sure that you're not falling behind schedule, falling behind track, I promise you everything will work out. Time will tell, and time will work in your favor. It will. But the spirit team wants to see if you're gonna just, are you really just gonna just not, you know what I'm saying, try hard, are you gonna work steadily towards anything? So whatever it is, you can apply this to anything. Puffed up arrogance, humility, all life must be valued. Yes, you're probably big up right now, you're probably doing your thing and everything, but still value all life. You know what I mean? Never look down on nobody just because of the circumstances. In fact, them circumstances can actually make somebody, I've had a situation where I felt like somebody was low-key like dissing me, low-key looking down on me, and I shot up. I went up. Not to say that I'm better than them now, because like that's the mistake that I'm not gonna make. What they made to me, I'm not gonna do that to nobody. I actually value when people's going through things. I actually say, wow, you don't realize how that's a badge of honor? You don't realize how you can literally take that situation and flip it and like stay focused and then stay driven, and then, oh my gosh, like 2 years down the line, you're like, whoa, man, I just got out of that situation. People's always looking at you like, oh, but people don't want to do that. They want help, they want assistance, they want this, they want that, they want that. But then how can you really badge your honor to say you did it on your own? You don't want to do, most of it you shouldn't do it on your own. You know what I mean? Keeping it real, like, come on, this is real. Off the arrogance. So never look down on somebody just because a situation that they're in. God's tree or altar. Nayam Dua is a scarce spot where rituals are performed. Erected in front of the house or compound, it is crafted from a tree that has been cut where 3 or more branches come together. So this is just indicating of like any situation, any people that you're like, yo, I wanna have them in my life every day. Somebody that passed over. I'm not gonna put a title on it because I don't want that. I don't want to jinx that about you guys, right? Put them on the wall or something, you know what I mean? Put them, stick the pictures on the wall and have like a thing, kind of like a tube stand, but like altar in your house, right? And that kind of like in your hallway or something, you like how they have pictures, but you can make it like a design. You can put like little quotes or something, you know, just kind of something to remember them by, you know, and not just a picture, but other things that they might like. You might set up a whole table. Y'all might go all out, set up an entire table, have candles, have it where you're just basically making them feel like home. You know what I mean? It's not witchcraft. I don't know why people think that. You're just making them feel like home. You're really bringing these spirits. Like you're people will say that and then turn right around and say, so and so, can you please protect me? But then they'll turn right around and see somebody with candles and a picture and maybe like some food that they used to eat, like an orange or something, and say, oh, it's witchcraft, it's the devil's work. But you would turn right around and say, hey, so and so, can you protect me as my guardian angel? I don't understand that. I just don't understand that. That is the same thing. You're literally, let me tell you, if you go and make an altar, imagine if you have an angel right now, right? You have done nothing for her. But for some strange reason, him or her has always came and protected you, and you know this because of the situations you got out of. Yet you're saying that if you go make an altar, it's worse. That don't make no sense. You see what I'm saying? No, if I was an angel, I would much rather you go make me an altar and put some candles up, have my picture, and really, you know what I'm saying? Come on now, come on. Don't make no sense, man. People. Man, look, that's why I can confidently say what I'm saying, because people people ain't really on this. People think this is witchcraft and all of that. How? Like, how? I'm speaking positive, or I'm talking about negative things in a positive light. How is that? How? These same people that walk around with a frown on their face. Oh, upset. I bet they're miserable. How? What you miserable for? Commenting all these stuff. What's up? What's up with you? Oh man, conjoined crocodiles. Now before, when I was first joining YouTube and doing these readings and getting involved, obviously I wasn't on point and I didn't really know too much. But as I got into it and I found my rhythm ain't witchcraft. My rhythm ain't for the devil's work. I don't work for no devil. The devil didn't create me, God created me. I don't work for no devil. I am a high spirit. How can I work for low vibration? They say you are who you work. They say you are who you represent. How can I represent for low vibration if I'm got a high spirit? Tell me that. I ain't heard nobody talking, y'all. Just like you can't talk through the screen, so I heard that. Anyway, conjoining crocodiles. The conjoined crocodiles share a single. I'm so happy, y'all, man. Hey, man, I see it coming up, man. The conjoined crocodiles shared a single stomach and yet fight over food. It don't matter if you give people your all, people that don't want to listen, don't want to grow, don't want to. I just got off not even got off the phone, I'm just like messaging back one of my relatives about this, and they're not understanding me. And I'm a documented, I'm not going to speak on it specifically, but I'm a documented for sure. They're not understanding what I'm trying to say. Y'all don't want help from somebody that's been through it, then I don't know what to tell you guys. Y'all ever try to talk to somebody that you literally went through it? It's like they're almost reaching for your assistance. You're giving them some good advice. But no, they want you to help them solely. If you don't help them, then it's F you. Get out of here. What, man? I'm giving you advice that could change your life and you don't want it? Alright, bet. I'm getting that, baby. Feel me? I'm staying over here. I ain't trying to get involved with drama. I ain't trying to do all that. That's not me. I'm trying to chase dreams. People, low vibrational people want you to be low vibrational with them. They want you to, oh, you gotta be around me. I'm not doing none of that. So careful careful who you help. Careful who you assist, because these people just are simply ungrateful. They don't care. I'm grateful for listen, at this age I'm 22, right? Have my own apartment, been married, well, I am married. Me and my wife do my thing, doing our things. A twin flame, boom, right? When I was doing my thing, people was focused on the wrong things. Like if I'm working or whatever, when I was working my job or whatever, people was focused on relationship and all of that. Like, bruh, like let me do my thing. Like, feel me? Then when I'm like, I have one family member that's like into training or whatever. So I took a break from training, so I was looking kind of skinny. Man was like, oh, why you ain't been training? You're focused on the wrong thing, my guy. I'm trying to get a new apartment. You feel me? At the times, in certain situations, you gotta prioritize yourself. Now, I say all that to say this. When it comes down to you going through things in life, you're gonna learn that as an adult, you can't. I'm saying we can't, but as an adult, you learn to not focus on the fact that people don't do for you. You just accept it. All right, you don't do for me, I keep pushing. My parents, they don't have to do for me no more. They stopped doing. My mama stopped doing for me at 18 though, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, was one of them. Like, but at the end of the day, I love what she done for me. Like, for me, there's no point in me going back towards that situation and saying, oh, man, forget you because you didn't do, like, nah, like, I'm an adult, I'll do for myself, feel me? And I'll take that and I'll wear that as a badge of honor. You feel me? And I'll keep pushing. But you gotta also appreciate what people do for you. The little things people done for me, or the big things people done for me, I appreciate what you done for me. However, I'm not going to dish you because you don't do for me. That's the thing with somebody I'm talking to right now. It's like a family member. They want people to do for them, but they would diss them if they don't do for them. You understand? Like, you ever had somebody you talk to them and they want you to help them? The one time or the couple times you don't help them, it's like they're like, man, you ain't for me. You ain't with the team. You ain't with the ride. But why? Like, let's get out of that mindset. Let's all come and say, Geminis, any sign that you are. Let's just say, look. People done for me in the past, or they did for me whatever they chose stop to do for me, fine, I'll do for myself. Okay, cool. Once you in that bubble, when you in that mental space, you start working, your workflow, and I'm not talking about just a job or career choice, I'm talking about anything. You just start to be on your P's and Q's, because you know that this is only you. Your only you is going to make it shake. So now that you're doing that and you're steadily, when they do come out and say, her's that, or hey, good job, or whatever, you're like, man, I appreciate that. You're not looking for it, but you appreciate it. That's the healthiest way of living. I promise you, when it comes on to people, and if you out here looking for help, and you don't receive it, and you get discouraged, and now you're like, oh man, I feel low vibrated. That's what it is. Like, let's come away from that wanting people to help us all the time. Let's start doing it for ourselves. I'm speaking the truth. I'm only speaking things that you can actually, I incorporate in my life, and I did it. And now I have people that I used to hope and pray that they help me, hit me up and see how you're being and all of that. Or, you know what I'm saying? They do that because they're like, oh man, this person don't need this. You know what I'm saying? This person, this. It don't matter about none of this. I'm not talking about all that. I'm just talking about the basic needs, the basic necessities of just being self-reliant. I'm not talking about finances. I'm not talking about none of that. If we have hands, feet, and whatever, we can walk and talk on our own, then we should be able to do the dishes. We should be able to do that. And if you're gonna get assistance from somebody, make sure that you give them either that same energy back or a little bit more, because they went out of their way to help you. You know what I'm saying? I remember when I was staying with one of my family members. Who's doing dishes? I'm doing the dishes. What you talking about? You let me stay in your house. Come on, man. Let's bring that energy back that was once ours. Divines. My divines. Let's bring that energy back. Let's make sure people understand that. And the ones that wish not to understand it, that's alright. That's okay. I'm not gonna force you to understand what I'm trying to teach you. That's like schools. They don't whoop. Well, they're not supposed to crack you no more. They're not supposed to get rulers. I've been cracked by a principal before. They ain't supposed to crack you no more with rulers when you're not paying attention. They ain't supposed to do that. But this ain't back in the day where they was like forcing you to pay attention. If people don't want to pay attention, I'm not talking about the people. Yeah, okay, it's like being at a job, right? You're at a job and somebody, you have two people, two types of people, right? No, I'll say three. The one that catches on fast, and that's the thing. The other one is like slow, but they want to learn, but it takes them a while to pick up on it. And then the other one that just don't care. The one that don't care, you think I'm gonna spend time trying to teach you something you just do not want to be here, so you can just leave, man. It's not slavery. Well, not what I'm talking about. This ain't slavery. You can leave. Feel me? You chose to come into this organization. You chose to listen to these videos. You chose to hear me out on my opinion. If you choose not to take that with you, then dip, man. I'm not about to sit here and constantly put it down your throat. No, I'm not forcing you for this information. It's either you're gonna learn because you want to, or you're not gonna learn. Simple. I will work with you, but if I feel that you're not putting any type of, and it's normally very obvious, you know what I mean? That people typically don't want to learn because they will like shun you away. They'll be like, well, no, they'll just, as soon as you start giving them advice, they look at it like criticism, like, nah, you're just trying to shut me down, like, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's move on. Change attitude. It's right here. It was right here this whole time. Change attitude. Signifying personal reflection and transformation. It is a composition of two America symbols. The inner star, which represents a new day, and the outer wheel, which implies moving forward. We gotta learn to move forward. We can't keep going backwards. We are not. Look. I know you guys like that little dance, and back in the day, what they used to do, that dance, and then they used to reverse it. This ain't that. This ain't that. That ain't this. Move forward. We ain't not reversing nothing. We gotta change our attitude, though. That's the problem. See, people always wanna look at what somebody has. That's how you envy. That's how envy is. You know why they tell you move away? I'm not saying move out. Move away from people that, as far as you can, from people that sow your progress, because they're gonna have nothing but envious and jealousy for you. Most people, especially if circumstances got to a point. It's like, okay, for an example, say right now you got a karmic mother, or you and your mother just don't get along, right? You and your mother, you and your father just don't get along at all, right? They put you out of the house. You're like, man, where am I gonna go? I mean, this doesn't have to resonate with you, but just listen to this story, because this is actually going to be accurate with a lot of things you're gonna go through in life. I promise you, every person goes through this. You could sit there and be like, oh no, every person goes through this throughout different scenarios. Just because you're rich don't mean nothing. All of that, none. Listen to this. You have somebody, right, that was kicked out of the house by the parent. They decide, all right, the parent kicks them out. You think for one, and then let's say the person that wasn't doing nothing. Let's just say the parent was just like, you know what, you're 18, you gotta leave or whatever. And maybe they was just like not on good terms, and they was just like, the energy was just, I don't know, the energy wasn't just right? Let's just say, for example, this person was he was cool, right? Or she was cool. Got kicked out of the house. If you believe that, because I promise you, there's some people, they would like kick you out, or they would actually like put you away to see if you're gonna run back and to say, I need you. Because let's say you said that. Let's say you was like, you know what, I don't really need to be here. And they was like, all right, bet, get out. You feel me? And then sometimes they would like prove a point. Like, hey, y'all might not understand it. For the people that understand it, you will understand, right? Listen to me. There's situations right now that's going on right now as we speak, that literally somebody in the world has an argument with the parents. The parent says, you think you a man or a woman, whatever, you get out. And the person says, I don't need this, I'll leave, I can go manage my own. They're like, prove it to me. They don't really say that sometimes, but it's kind of gives that gesture like, we'll see. You ever hit that? They'll be like, you'll be back. Yeah, I know y'all seen that before. You'll be back, right? They go ahead, they leave. if this person pulls up, what speaking up and said, pulled up in the hardest whip, whatever he said, right? He said he pulled up in his school with like at his old school with like, you know, I'm not glorifying nobody, I'm just saying. What I'm just saying to you guys is, if you believe that you know, people or whoever want to see you win after they already try to prove a point, it's not how that works. You know what I'm saying? So when we see people change their lives and they come back and we observe the materials that they obtain. But here's the thing. They could have never obtained their materials unless they changed their mindset, unless they changed their attitude, unless they changed all of that. And most times they come back, we often come back more relaxed and more mature, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, or let's say you talk to your mom or whatever, like, yeah, you feel me, I'm cool, that situation was old news, cool, let's move on from it. Because you're mature, you don't care about it no more, it doesn't matter. You went through a lot to have to attain to what you have, and a lot of people don't realize that. So I definitely want to say, whatever it is that you're trying to gain, change your mindset, change your attitude, and write it down, prep it. I don't care if it's buying a house, $1 million house. And if you prep a plan, spiritual will work with you. I promise you. If you prep a situation, I remember when I was like, okay, what if I just save up this money, whatever, and I was working a job. Man, as soon as I started requesting for hours or whatever, spirit was like, all right, gosh, I'm not lying. Like, I ain't no reason to lie. Like, for me, let's put it like this. If what I'm saying isn't true and I'm not valid, then put it like this. There's no way that my videos, I'll be doing this much videos. I'd have jumped on her for one video and then left y'all with one video. I got over 500 videos. You're gonna sit there and tell me that I wake up every day and I look healthy, or I exercise, I do what I'm supposed to do, and I'm lying to y'all? Come on, man. Come on. Nah. Come on. And y'all know, because y'all probably listen to me, y'all like, man, stop. But I had to learn all of this from other places too. I had to learn from different things. My job, if I'm gonna do this, I have to give y'all the real deal. I have to bring other information in. Now listen, if I know it and I heard it from somebody, I'm gonna claim the source. Well, I'm gonna state the source, not claim the source. I'm gonna state the source. But if I don't, then I just tell y'all from experience or from a personal thing that I've heard. I'll be like, oh, I heard this. And, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, change your guys' mindset, change your guys' attitude. This was for my Gemini. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. All the support, much love, much appreciated. I'm gonna continue this. I was gonna say something else, but I don't know. My words kind of just went. You know what I'm saying? You know how you're trying to say a sentence and you just say the wrong word. I meant to say, my name is Micah. If I haven't told you guys already, this is the Gemini reading, and I will see you guys in the next video. That's how it's supposed to be. See y'all real soon.